Hello all, Havoc here. Okay, so, you guys know how I am about the full disclosure kind of thing. I've been recording for like 45 minutes and then Space Engineers crashed, and so courtesy of Space Engineers crashing, my recording software did not finish the video, which means my video file for today's episode got corrupted. So, yeah. Super bummed out because we've done some things and now I have to try to remember all the things we've done to recap them in a now shorter episode than what I planned because, well, I have to be at work in not too long and I still have to render and upload. Joy. Okay, so first off, recap. This episode is brought to you by the Raider, which is printing. I also have to remember where I was at previous to it crashing. Alright, so the Raider is printing. That's what we're working on today, is getting the Raider printed so we can finish it off. We're going to update the storage on the Raider and bring in those TARDIS level 10 storage containers so he can fulfill his role a little bit better independently because he didn't have the space he needed in his previous incarnation. So, alright, that's the Raider. We moved Van Darien closer and fixed its beacon. It was out of range and we could not see it, and that was kind of freaking me out a little bit. We are still printing engines. That was almost done, it looks like. Alright, that's pretty cool. We've updated the list, the onboard list for our work instruction stuff. Let's see here. I always look the wrong direction when I do that. Alright, so what we did was we broke Alpha into categories. So the core, station, Alpha, shield, power stuff, done. And then we added docking ports to the flight deck. So that's something so where we can bring in ships like the Raider and actually land them. Titan, main thruster rework, that's a work in process. So, and everything else is kind of like the work in process. Also, fighter ships, we need to break that down too because Raider is one part of that process. So, what? Oh, okay. So that little blue light looked like it was off in the darkness of space. I was like, what's that blue light? I didn't see the turret. I was just focusing on the blue dot. That kind of caught me off guard. Okay, and then so yeah, the projector lag is back, and it's not even a lot of it, which is really bothersome. And where we log back in, so we're putting O2 farms on here. So the reason being is that we should be able to. Oh, I didn't finish this. This isn't not the condition. Okay, hi, we're here, and we're doing this. This is a thing. So what we're doing is we're putting these guys in, and we're not going to power the station off of this, but we're going to fill a tank so that we can refill our O2 bottles on Alpha. There we go. Alright. Man, this is making me want to go look at new software for recording. It's really bothersome. I really don't like that happened right there. Man. Why are you there? There's no turret there. Oh, it's a Bob. Oh, for some reason I was thinking that was a connector block. I don't know why. Okay, so go here, 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 yeah. All right. Not full block, going half block. There we go. Alright, so now we'll go throw a tank in. And this is about where I left off. So, you missed the shenanigans of, I was like, nah, the bobs will be fine. I'll be able to put the projector down and get the Raider printing in due course. We won't have anything to worry about. And it started welding the Raider right into the middle of the station. Yeah, it was pretty funny. So that was pretty much the only shenanigans that happened. But I mean, you guys seen me do that stuff in the past, so right. Havoc and his derping, right? Pretty consistent on that. All right, so if you come here, go bottle, and we transfer these guys over here. Control panel, stockpile is on with auto refill of bottles. Back to inventory. Boom, all full. All right, so now we're good on O2. And now what I want to do is we're going to add that to the station profile. Is we're going to put a couple of these on each of the arms all the way around. And we'll fill them in with the color for that leg of the station. So the red ones will be, well, on the red leg, these will be red. So it'll just fit into the profile with that stripe. And then help carry that transition maybe up here. So, but a couple of them on each arm. We're never going to have to worry about filling bottles. We're not going to pressurize the station off of them. That is for sure. All right. So Raider is nearly done. Let's climb in, make sure. One thing I've been trying to do during this process is control panel. Make sure his batteries are all set to recharge. So while he's connected to the station, those batteries are getting some juice, so that way you can use conveyor networks to get some uranium in those reactors. I have a long ways to go to get the surface of it greebled out and smooth. One thing I've been working on really hard in this season is to not make things look so square and box shaped. I mean, Alpha's a pretty good show of that, I believe. So try to put as much 45s in there as I can. But in the process of doing the 45s, I've noticed though, it makes it harder to do things like what Titan has about just the block placements on the sides and stuff. You know, like using the armor blocks and like this right here. This kind of stuff is harder to do on that 45 face. But we're working on it. We're getting better. It doesn't show looking at the Raider, but we're getting there. But we have some things we can definitely do to the Raider. It's got a lot of potential, and it's got the space to do it on. We're trying to make it as compact as possible. I think that's part of the problem, is we put so much into such a small space. But it's definitely coming along. So I mean, this is what we were looking at doing some fancier things with it, getting those transitions all smoothed out. See, now I'm gonna have to go back and watch some of my own videos to remember what we were doing with this guy. Because remember, we had some pretty good plans for it, and then he kind of got legitimately left on the wayside. We're like, yeah, we're just gonna truck down the freeway, and we got like 3 states away, and we're like, oh no, we were at that rest stop and we left it sitting on the side of the road. Oh no, poor guy. He's got abandoned out there in the middle of nowheres. Yeah, what I'm doing right now is I'm going around just making sure the symmetry is there. Like those 2 engines are symmetrical on both sides. The one's recessed, the other one Just trying to make sure it looks good. I am going to have to wrap up the episode here. Like I said, I had about a 45 minutes worth of recording, and I was just about to wrap up the episode when Space Engineers tanked. So I do apologize for that, guys. I can't get around when the software decides to not work. So, and in this case, it was Space Engineers that tanked, not anything else. My system was fine. The recording software was like, hey, you have to finish your game in order for me to finish recording. But yeah, that's the thing. Bob's still plugging away on the thrusters. You know, he's making headway. We got one that's almost done. He's basically just waiting on the assemblers to kick out parts. So that's the thing. It's working on its bit. Oh, I did have a question for you guys, the viewers at home. Over here on this face here, we saw how the spotlights looked. Do I replace the 2 spotlights with a lamp here to cast that glow underneath and get away from the lag that produces by spotlights, because we have multiple to put in? So do we keep the spotlights for the look, or do we go to the lamp and change up the look a little bit and free up some frame rate? So survey for you at home, for those who are playing, answer down in the comments. As for, while you're down there in the comments, hit that like button and go over there and head up to Twitter and Twitch and follow me there. I got some time coming up in the next couple days, and I'm definitely going to be doing Twitch this weekend. I am looking forward to it big time because I have some time off finally. So follow me on Twitch and Twitter so to find out when I'm going to be doing those things, going live, and come out and catch me there and hit me up in the chat. Even if you want to be a lurker in the chat, stop there and say hi. That's my only request. Just gotta say hi, just so I know you're there. Thanks for watching, everybody. This is Havoc. Have fun and keep gaming.